Of course it is true.
But it's the big things that happen in your life. It's the marriage idea, having kids.
It is true, and the briefing that I've had is particularly succinct and clear.
Happiness, death.
Well, Barry, I have senior people on the island. We also have obviously significant contacts with the governor and people of Manus.
They're all things that most people deal with at some point in their life.
I can give you the facts in relation to
I mean, I'll tell you now, there isn't any answers.
So let me give you the facts.
I'm more clueless now than I was at the beginning.
So let me give you the facts. The fact is that, as people would understand, Manus Island is home not only to the Regional Processing Centre, but also to the naval base there as well.
The world's pretty mad, isn't it?
As people would understand.
The way people do things and why they do things, and you ask people why they do them.
The point that I was making, and certainly the definite clear advice that I received.
The way people do things and why they do things, and you ask people why they do them, and they go, I don't know.
Was that there had been a ramping up in terms of the mood on the ground over a period of time, which included a sexual assault to which you've made no reference.
There's a lot of traditions, isn't there, that just keep things going.
You're talking about what the elevation of the mood was on the ground, and it was elevated.
So yeah, the first one's on Sunday night at 9, and it's about marriage.
Just let me finish.
It's all pretty smooth.
Everybody deserves innocence, and I don't make any judgment about that.
So for people like me, if you can go into an office and you've got a bloke going, right, here's a catalogue, what sort of thing are you after?
Everybody deserves innocence.
I reckon, and honestly, she was well into me. She would have had me like that.
But I'm saying that did elevate the mood.
I think I would have been quite happy with her.
Second to that, there is this incident which is being investigated by the police. Now that will run its course.
The bloke there, and he's saying, what do you want? And I'm going, oh, I don't want anyone who's too clever.
I was asked why the mood had elevated on the ground on Manus Island.
Because like I say, I've never been, I don't know if women like me or not, but through that I was like, yeah.
These two incidents fed directly into that. That is indisputable.
I'm really interested in death, because it's going to happen. It's not, you see, with marriage, I haven't got married even though I've been with Suzanne for ages. It's like, yeah.
So if you're asking me about why there was an elevation of the angst between those that are living, including on the naval base on Manus, this was part of it, and that was a clear advice to me.
Kids, we haven't bothered, but death is going to happen.
Again, Barry, I think there are facts that I have that you don't.
Honestly, I've been all around the world and I've seen some mad stuff.
Again, Barry, I think there are facts that I have that you don't. So why don't we let the police investigation run its course?
I'd end up annoying them.
Asking me why the mood elevated, these two incidents fed into it.
And I just write down what I'm like, you write down your balls.
I was asked a question as to why the mood was elevated. I've answered that question.
And I just write down what I'm like, you write down your bold skills, your interests, what you like. And in the end, the weird thing is everyone's there. When you turn up, the mum and dad was there and they're quizzing you.
Absolutely, that's part of the facts of the whole lead up to this unfortunate incident.
I don't do interviews. I'm nervous at this. I find this weird.
Now, it's being properly investigated.
I didn't do that well. The school wasn't very good.
Behaviour, as it's reported, is completely unacceptable, and it should be investigated.
Yeah. I said that. You never hear about it on the telly. We never like to talk about it.
And it's important that this investigation take place, that it's properly looked at.
I'd end up annoying them.